please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Sunshine, soda, and songs that make your heart smile. In 1963, Nat King Cole gave the world a soundtrack for summer that stood the test of time. This is Those Lazy, Hazy, Crazy Days of Summer. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to King Cole 1965 for all things Nat King Cole and more. I'm your host, Danny Lamar Evans. Excuse my voice, I've been dealing with a bout of laryngitis for the last 2 weeks now. But on top of that, my car was stolen. I wound up getting it back, and when I got it back, it was damaged, and I had to file it on my insurance, and there's a total loss. But I've been wanting to do this video, and I decided to give it a shot. Like I say, my voice doesn't sound 100%, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Released by Capitol Records on May 27, 1963, this album was a departure from Cole's usual jazz and ballads, instead offering a fun, nostalgic collection of lighthearted pop tunes. And as we know, it was arranged by Ralph Carmichael and produced by Lee Gillette. Now, recording dates took place May 15th and 16th of 1963 at Studio A, Capitol Tower in Hollywood. From nostalgic standards like In the Good Old Summertime and the song That Sunday, That Summer. The key tracks featured on this album consist of On a Bicycle Built for Two, including That Sunday, That Summer, After the Ball, It Was Over, You Tell Me Your Dream, and Get Out and Get Under the Moon, along with Those Lazy-Hazy-Crazy Days of Summer. Now, one of the songs that I pretty much enjoy listening to is called There's a Tavern in the Town. That song was actually sung in the movie Captain America, The First Avengers, when Captain America and all his buddies, along with Bucky, they're sitting in the bar, and one of his buddies is playing this on the piano, even though it's not the original Nat song. It was kind of a British pub song that they used to sing back in the 30s and the 40s. Now, when this album was released in the spring of 1963, the album reached number 14 on the Billboard's LP chart. And Those Lazy-Hazy-Crazy Days of Summer single reached number 6 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1963. And it also peaked at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Middle of the Road singles chart and number 11 on the U.S. Billboard Hot R&B singles chart in that same year. Ralph always stated, at some level, there's always a reward, even if it's not your favorite music. If the public loves it, then you've done a good job. And this one, it was definitely a hit. Now, Ralph shares a story involving trombonist Kenny Schroyer and a run-in with the Lazy Crazy Days of Summer tune. It was on a jukebox, and I guess Ralph was at this bar across the street from NBC Studios, and I'm thinking this is in Hollywood. So Ralph says, so we're sitting there. Kenny got his beer, and I got my Coke, and the jukebox starts playing Lazy-Hazy-Crazy Days of Summer again and again and again. Finally, Kenny, gets up and he slams the bar and says, if I find the son of a bitch who wrote that chart, I'll kill him. Ralph turns around and says, he puts his hand out and says, Kenny, you're meeting him right now. And I'm pretty sure Kenny probably felt bad after that. Now, it's those kind of stories that remind us just how human these legendary sessions were. Kind of full of laughter and deadlines and, pretty much an unexpected genius. Now let's talk about one of the most beloved tracks on the album, That Sunday, That Summer, written by George David West and Joel Sherman. This is a gentle ballad that became a favorite for many, including Natalie Cole. Ralph said that she used to pretend that, Nat was singing it to her, and it was a feel-good song, and he said he liked it too. But even that song had its own behind-the-scenes scramble. Ralph was working so fast, he actually forgot to write an ending. But quick thinking saved the day, and, it kind of impressed producer Lee Gillette. So Ralph said, I whispered to the singers, and when we got to the end and it stops, just go back to the singing the intro again. And we did it. And Lee came out of the recording booth and he said, Ralph, that's genius. So he said he got off the hook that time because he said that Lee always kind of used to give him a hard time. Okay, that will do it on this retrospective of this album. If you enjoy this behind the scenes, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon so you'll be updated for all future videos and more. Until next time, hopefully my voice will give you back again. Take care. Bye.